Two Weebz in a podcast.
Let's win this!
Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of Two Weebs in a Pod. I'm one of your hosts. I go by Kevlar.
It's your boy Sir Roland, and we are back with another one.
Back.
Yes, sir.
Bangers.
How's it going, Kevlar?
It's going good. Surviving this blizzard.
Yeah, snowstorm all across the U.S. and stuff like that. So make sure y'all staying safe, stay warm. You know what I mean? Stay off the ice.
Yeah. If you don't have to go into work, good time to catch up on anime. So.
Yeah, it's good old binge-worthy time. Let's get into the icebreaker. For the day, I have a picture. I'll put it up in post. This is another one of people sitting at a table who should get up. The folks at the table sitting comfortably is Goku, Monkey D. Luffy, Naruto, Ichigo, Midoriya / Deku, whatever you want to call him, Asta, and Guts from Berserk. And Yuji is trying to find a seat at the table. Who you got needing to get up so Yuji can sit down?
You know what I'm saying? So Yuji can have a seat at this fine feast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's be gone before anybody gets to eat.
Yeah.
You got Goku and Naruto and Luffy there eating. Man, this is kind of a tough one. But I think I'm gonna do a cop out.
Yeah.
Simply because most of these are battle shonen jump characters.
Mm-hmm.
And Guts is like the only seinen character. I want to say
Okay.
maybe Guts has to get up.
Oh,
Because it's kind
okay.
of like the kids' table. I was kind of a cop out. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Guts. That's gonna be my answer.
Okay. You saying Guts need to go with the mature, the adults need to go find the adult table.
Yeah.
Okay, he too grown and serious for these
He
kids
grown
right
for
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides Goku, who's a grown ass man too, but
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I would probably say I'm looking around the on the right hand side. It's between Deku and Asta, in my opinion. One of them youngsters might need to get on up. I'm leaning towards Asta just because I like Asta, but I think Yuji could yeah, I think Yuji might swap out for Asta.
Is it the yelling?
It's not the yelling. I actually didn't mind that. I know a lot of people say that about Asta. Oh, it's the yelling. He trying to be like Naruto in the beginning, and that don't even bother me. I just think in his show as a main character, he hasn't shown enough just yet. He has some hype moments. I like a lot of them, but I think Yuji's moments and stuff are just kind of better. You know, like a little more memorable. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. I think
He's saying like Yuji suffered more. He's earned it more. I ain't really suffered. That is a good point.
maybe it's suffering, but maybe it's just, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe it's the getting it out the mud kind of thing. But they both got that kind of aspect to them. Asta, not having no magic in a magic world. So, but Yuji just be throwing a hand, and sometimes you just want to watch the hands being thrown. And forgive me, I like the Yuji Toto team up. I like the Yuji Nanami. Like it hit a little harder on his fights. Asta is just like, yo, I'm the main character, so I'm gonna win. Like
to be throwing hands.
Yeah, he do be throwing hands. He got some hot moments.
And the Black Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
They be squabbling.
They do.
It's just JJK got that motion right now. They got the
Yeah, I might edge it to Asta gotta get up. You know what I mean? He might have to sit at the new kids on the block table. It might, Tanjiro might be on that table. Some of the,
Tanjiro on there. Wow.
It's some new kids on there that him and Deku could probably get up.
That's
That's
for
right. and go
and
and
get
go make a
Tanjiro
new
in there.
get Tanjiro and get the rest of
That's
the new
crazy.
kids and just make their own little shit. Like
That's crazy.
that could be a thing. But yeah, that's how
It's
I'm
it.
feeling right now.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, man. But to get to the main topic of today's episode, we are talking JJK. It's cold outside, but they just dropped some heat. Um,
They did.
episode 4. It's all about Maki. It's all about the Zeni. And I don't even know where to start, man. Let's start
Yeah.
with the good, the fun, like the visuals in this episode to me were great. The camera, like, what do they call it? What do they call it when it was like good cinematography? I think it's called,
Oh yeah.
where they got crazy camera angles, right? And I think obvious references to Kill Bill, but we get when in anime have we seen shots of the person as if they're stepping on us, like they're on a glass floor and she's walking above. Like we don't get shots like that in normal anime. Like it just do not happen. So for them
It's a
to
hard thing.
pull it
It's a
off,
hard thing to draw.
yeah. So and it should be possible, like you could draw any kind of angle you want. It should be more possible than they did in probably Kill Bill, right? Like they probably had to make a glass floor, put mad cameras underneath, and then shoot the whole thing. Like you don't got to do that much in anime, so it should be possible. But the other thing I wanted to note is when's the last time we get to see mass killing, blood spray, and gore and stuff on anime? Usually that's kind of like 90s ish anime. That's like Afro Samurai ish anime, Samurai Champloo type anime. We get to see people get beat up and sometimes there's some blood and some crazy action. But we don't just get to see blood spray left and right, heads chopped, cut off, things like that. And so I'm like, yo, this is like a callback to old school anime in my opinion. So I'm like, that's another good thing. But what you got? What you think so far, man?
Yeah, well, just going off that note, I think cuz it would you consider JJK a battle shonen
Yeah,
genre,
yeah.
man?
I think for sure, for sure.
Yeah, so they typically don't show like a lot of blood, bubbles, and guts going on in
Mm-hmm.
shonen, but yeah, it was leaning on the seinen in this episode. I think this episode could have been like a standalone movie, not from
Mm.
like a
Yeah.
90s
Yeah, yeah, for
action movie.
sure.
It was pretty good. And the fun fact is like I read this in the manga, I think it's volume 17, but I don't remember it being this good. I was like, "Oh, this kind of hard." It's just a story
Mm.
of revenge. So in the beginning, it's after that curse thing was explaining the Culling Games rules, and then Maki was like, "All right, I'm gonna go back to the ZENIN clan to get these cursed weapons because we're gonna need them." I was like, "All right, bet." She go over there. Old dude that was or farming fighting the
Mm-hmm.
blood guy was
Yeah,
trolling
yeah.
her. Man, you got these scars. You don't even got your face going for you. What you doing back here? Nobody
Mm-hmm.
likes you. Nobody likes Maki and his family.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Go
And
ahead with
it's
you.
yeah, and it's at a point where it's not even Maki. It's just like I guess women and just untalented like
Yeah.
beings. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, damn, that's tough. Like that family got some dark history or whatever. I'm like, it just
It,
it's bad.
it,
So
it's crazy. Her dad
mm-hmm.
and uncles or brothers or whatever, they playing politics, see who's gonna
Yeah.
rule. Maki saying she got because I forgot and they explained it in the manga. Megami gave her like the keys to the place to
Yeah,
raid to
he
get the
all of a
curse.
sudden became head of the Zenin clan.
He became head. He don't want to be the head.
Mm-hmm.
Mike said he gave me permission. I could be down here because her mom was tripping like, "What you doing down here? Women ain't
Yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
here." Her dad's there, whatever. He already done beat up his twin sister, which I forgot. Mai was her twin sister.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
know that was. I forgot a whole bunch of stuff. Just it be going over my head. But I was like, oh yeah, they was twins. But
Mm-hmm.
and he's about to beat her up, and he beats her up. She had some dragon sword thing, but it wasn't working.
Yeah.
He left her in the tomb to die with all these curses,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're both just dying. The twin sisters, they dying, and then she was like, "Oh, I knew it was gonna be like this." Mai saying she basically sacrificed and gave her essence up for
Mm-hmm.
Maki just to basically reawaken and
Yeah, yeah.
become Toji reincarnated.
Pretty much become Toji or have a similar what do they call it? Heavenly restriction as Toji. So, she's practically Toji, but it's
She,
just OD.
she
But
just crashed out, went
mhm,
God mode on everybody. So that was the best part, just the build up to that, and then she killed her dad, she killed
to
all
to be
the
honest though, her dad killed her and her sister,
yeah, he had to come in.
right? Like he was like, "Yo, this is the perfect opportunity for me to get rid of you no good, no skill having daughters of
Wow.
mine." Like that's
Right.
fucked up. You know what I'm
Talking
saying?
about the
Like,
kids aren't supposed to weigh down their parents.
what?
I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
throwing them down the little steps. They tumbling and folding down the steps. Like, yo, this is different. The ZENIN clan is different. So,
No,
yeah,
yeah. They crazy. Then she killed like what was that group? It's like some 30 members or so. It was just heavy
yeah.
members.
Those are the males of the ZENIN clan that don't have cursed energy, but they form
Okay.
like a military essentially. They all samurai type. They just swordsmen. They still
Yeah.
have some sort of purpose, I guess.
She just went through them like they was nothing, and which was crazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
all the scenes from Kill Bill, the actual
Cinema.
fire,
Yeah.
yeah, pure cinema. She's just looking there like, well, she always kind of had like a stoic, like cold face, but
Mm-hmm.
like all that was gone. She even says in there like her heart died with man and everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then so what was left was the Hei, these three dudes. I don't
Yeah.
think we ever seen them before. What was that? A master
Is it? Yeah.
Jinichi, the
Yep.
big dude, some little dude, and some old guy or whatever.
Ranta. Ranta is
Yeah,
one of
some
the
old
characters that people are kind of was fucking with. Like
guy.
but you know what I mean. You part of the Zenin clan. You gotta. You part of the militia of this clan. You gotta get
Yeah.
gone.
So they all standing there about to fight. Maki just wiping the floor with them. The little dude, he got some eyes that could just make her hold in place. His eyes bleeding because he can't hold her. She too OP.
Mm.
Um, the Master Zenichi, he's just not even looking back. I saw a meme where it was like he wasn't ore farming in that scene. He just knew that they were all gonna die, and he was looking for. I was like, damn.
At that scene, I also wondered. Like people were like, "Yo, why was he moving so slow?" Maybe I want to say maybe the other guy's technique was impacting him too. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
because
And so he,
Maki was
oh
moving
yeah,
slow, but I mean it would make sense if he's impacting his whole like zone. He would also be
yeah.
moving slow. Like that's what it just looked like to me. I didn't think like, oh, he's just just trying to aura farm or whatever. But um,
Good point. So
yeah.
yeah, all that's fighting. Then he takes a sigh of relief, releasing sigh. Oh, he did it, and Mikey just walks past him and throws the head into the
Hmm.
river like it was nothing.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was on demon time for real. Yeah.
And then
Uh.
so then the last op, who's the frame speedster dude.
Naoya.
All right, so
Hmm.
then they running the gamut together. They fighting. He's doing his 24 movements per frame.
He looking like he could have been headed a Zenny. He looked solid. He looked, he running, doing laps around the mountain and all that. Like he looked like he looked compy. He looked
Solid.
competitive.
It was solid, but once Maki reawakened
Yeah, it was
and she
over.
got the physical prowess of Toji, basically, she understood it, and then she started speeding up, matching his speed.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand it now.
Mm.
Grab that man, beat him so hard in the face, they had to do the X-ray to show his whole
Yeah,
facial muscle,
yeah, the
his whole stuff was just
damage.
crushed,
But
gone.
yo, it's so much highlights in this episode because while Naoya and Maki is fighting, Naoya is like, "Yo, you not Toji. Get out of here. You never gonna be Toji." Like
Oh,
just the
she got thick
show, like
too.
they still hating on her even after she done, you know,
She done
murdered
killed him.
everybody. You know, like she's done proved herself. Oh, you know, like yo, y'all techniques don't matter. This all of that, right? And he's still like, yeah, you ain't Toji. And
You ain't told you though.
it's
You
kind of
ain't MJ
sad. I, you you know
You
like
ain't MJ.
yeah, it's a little sad. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never see it from a a woman's perspective, but if every time you got a little glow up, somebody like, but you ain't him. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you LeBron and everybody like, yo, you're not MJ though. So like, you know, like you would feel a type of way. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I can imagine she probably feeling like that. You know, like always being compared to somebody else, and
She,
she
oh,
want to just be
she,
her own person.
she over that. That's why the
Mm-hmm.
whole clan had to go. But she didn't even deliver the final killing blow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't understand. Did you understand why the mom ended up stabbing him in the back at the
I
end?
don't know really, but I'm gonna assume it was because it was her like only chance to enact her own revenge. You know, like
Oh yeah, because in the beginning
she's
she was
also
like,
a woman
"Don't
of the
make me
ZENIN
regret."
clan. Yeah.
Excuse me, what's that?
I was saying she's probably got the same harsh treatment as Maki gotten, you know, being a woman in the ZENIN clan. So she's like, yo, if it's going down like this, I might as well get a chance to get my revenge as well. You know, like especially Naoya seemed like the bullying type. You know, my bullied Maki and Mai. I can imagine he did the mother the same. So you know what I mean? She said it was revenge o'clock. Okay, let me get a little revenge. So,
Revenge o'clock is crazy.
you know,
Yeah,
so
she got her lick in at the end. That
right.
was crazy. She just came up with the tool and just
Mm-hmm.
without
But
skipping the beat.
yeah, there's so much things I want to get to.
Yeah.
I seen somebody online. Forgot his. I don't want to say his name. It might be. I might say it incorrectly, but he's on YouTube. His name is Manga Animeist. I might be butchering that, but he broke it down to say like there's if you note the title of the episode is called Perfect Preparation.
Mm.
And if you remember the episode, there's a lot of flying birds as imagery. You remember the geese? Like there's like flocks of geese or just birds. I'm
Uh-huh.
assuming they're geese. But he says there's like a Japanese historical like folklore about geese and them carrying like reeds, which are like twigs, in their mouth, and it's supposed to prepare them for a long journey, right? So if you see a geese with a reed, that means they prepared for their long journey, right? And if you remember when Mai was about to die on that beach,
Yeah, she gave her
she
something.
gave her, which looks like a reed, like a
Uh-huh.
little fig or a little like tree fig or something like that. And then that turned into the sword, which I believe is a replica of the soul splitting sword. I think that's what it's called. So it's just I wasn't gonna be able to catch that on my first watch. So shout out to them for finding that bit of lore in the Japanese culture and spreading that because that just enhances the episode for me, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's
I
pretty
didn't know they
fire.
was getting to that level, and yeah, so it adds it's a little deeper than that, and I even want to like talk about how it's 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 supposed to be a sad moment. It's not really supposed to be a sad moment for Zenin it's supposed to be like a revenge moment for Maki, but it's not sad and depressing, I don't think. Which leads me to the music choice. Like during the Kill Bill kind of reference, it's kind of it's kind of like uplifting, like high energetic kind of music, not like no, you know, no sorrow filled, no despair or depression or sad music. It's real high, up tempo kind of stuff. And I think it's more to be about like Maki's liberation from the ZENIN clan. You know what I'm saying? Like she's kind of free. When you see the imagery of birds flying high, that's like freedom. Like flying is more associated to liberation and freedom. So I'm thinking it's kind of like, yo, she's finally done with these people that's kind of oppressed her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think the symbolism and imagery is there. I think it's all cool. I did have some gripes. There was one particular section that I just did not like the background music for when they were when that after she killed all of like the groups of guys in the bloodbath, and then the old man was like conjuring up his technique, and the big hands came out and like clapped her. The music changed. Like it was, I can't even remember. It just sounded bad. I don't know, man.
I gotta pull that back up. I'll remember that.
What's that? What's that like pocket-sized instrument that's like people blow into? Harmonica. It sounded like somebody was playing a harmonica, and I was just like, okay.
Going back to something, but you wasn't feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it.
Like little bluesy jazz thing. I think I vaguely remember what you're talking about.
It sounded country, kind of.
Right. It didn't like match.
Yeah.
I vaguely know what you're talking about. It was a little different.
Yeah. Outside of that, I enjoyed the like soundtrack, I guess you call it, because then when they do the one-on-one with Naoya and Naoya and, or I guess the rest of the high end, the big three guys, they switch back to the JJK like soundtrack, like the usual that they do for the promotional stuff, for the trailers. So I'm like, all right, cool, we back. But that one particular segment,
somebody be like, "Oh yeah, that music was an homage to this, and you ain't up on this."
Hey, if it is, let me know. But other than that, it was kind of eh. And speaking of some of my friends are tapped into the Japanese Twitter. So apparently, the Japanese fandom did not like this episode. They did not. Yeah, they. It's like a complete contrast of what the American fans. The American fans is like, yo, this is the greatest episode ever, and then the Japanese fan base is like,
and it's crazy that this has become the metric or standard of what's good. What is it that ranks it, or is it just IMDb? Or what are the rankings coming from? I have the stars. Is it IMDb?
Yeah, I think it's IMDb you're thinking of. This episode did get rated highly. I think it got a 9.8 on. Right. I seen
here in the States.
Yeah.
But they wasn't rocking with it overseas.
Apparently,
did you see any reason like why?
I think one was soundtrack. That's what made me think of it. It's like soundtrack was a little not on theme. But from my personal understanding, I think I've even seen American people say some of it wasn't on theme, but they're expecting some sad, depressing sorrow moment. But that's not it for Maki. She wouldn't be feeling sad, killing her ops. You would feel a little more happy than you would be feeling sad. But
I guess the sadness comes from, like, at what price, though? It seemed like she did care about her sister.
Yeah, that's the only thing that would be sad about that scenario is her sister. But if her sisters give you the green light and say, yo, I need you to kill them all, like, all right, we gonna do this, like, I'm riding out for my sister, like, I get it, but I don't know. I'm seeing it a little different. I don't instantly read depressing outside of her initial like I lost my sister thing,
Yeah,
which
yeah. I was thinking maybe the reason why it didn't hit with like overseas in Japan and stuff is they be like saying, yeah, Americans we so up on the violence. It's like that's all y'all want to see is
yeah,
fighting.
yeah. I think
Like,
that was
like,
mentioned that we were just so like action based
my
that
point is, isn't this battle shonen? And didn't y'all make this?
this is what it was. I don't, like I I think it was another point of contention was the Kill Bill referencing might have led astray from what it was in the manga. Like
Yeah, yeah, because I was
that's not
looking
one
back.
to one. You know.
Yeah, I reread it. It was good. It was good storytelling. It had like a lot of depth and subtext,
Hmm.
and I think the animation just added to it. But I kind of see their point.
Yeah.
Like I remember first reading it, it didn't really have the tone like it was gonna be a Kill Bill cutscene,
Hmm.
but I thought it was pretty cool. Anyways,
Yeah. That might it's that might lead me to a whole nother topic, but like, what if is it so bad to have the anime stray a little from the manga? Like, in my opinion, I think it would be a disservice to the anime if it didn't try to like make it grander than it was in the manga, right? For two reasons. I think it works out better visually, like, oh, this is a big moment, so let's make it big. And
yeah,
then for the second reason, which is we already have this story written. Like, can we take it somewhere else? Like, can we tweak it a little bit so we not just copying over, like one to one?
yeah.
I'm not a fan of having adaptations be exactly like the story. Like, I want them to
I think you're
try
in the I agree, but I
minority,
think you're in the
minority.
minority
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
that's what the regular run of the mill fans want to see. They want to see it frame by frame, page by page. It's like that's not
Yeah.
what happened in the source
Yeah,
material.
yeah. Like, there's a scene that I seen this on the internet on social media, right? They're supposed to be in the manga. They have when she finally awakens, and I think it's her pops turns around and is like, "Yo, I know this sense. I've wanting to forget this fear."
Yeah,
And she's posed like Toji, right? She has the Toji
yeah,
pose with the sword in her hand. And in the manga, it's two images. It's Toji, and then there's a split screen, and it's Maki. But in the anime, they show Maki, but then they show like a flash of Toji. It isn't exactly split screen like the manga.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
I
like,
got it
and
right
people
here.
and people were
Watch.
bitching about it. Like,
Can you see
yeah,
it?
yeah, it's that right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for having it. You know what I mean? Having a
I
hard
was reading
copy.
it earlier. I was like, yeah, we could go through it if you want, but I was like, yeah, that is pretty hard.
So
So,
people were complaining that they didn't do that exactly in the anime. They did it. They did it like they showed Toji, but in like a quick glimpse. And I'm like,
oh
you
yeah,
get
I do
you
remember that.
get it. Like, when I think his name is OG. OG sees Maki, he's seen Toji for a split second. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's what it should feel like that. Like, yo,
Yeah, I got it, but I missed. I have to rewatch it again
yeah,
because there's so much going on. I missed
yo,
it.
I watched it like 5 times. Yo, cause
It was
me and
pretty
my
good. It
boys was
was
talking
pretty
about it,
good.
and some of my boys, they got their own opinions and stuff like that. But I'm like, let me go rewatch, man. Let me go see this. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
but yeah, to
so
your point, I think it's done well when they have somebody from the like they
original
if they
work.
have
Yeah,
yeah Tommy if he was there when they're animating it or with like the story runners
yeah,
to like they can sound off and was like, oh no, they would never do this. Oh yeah, go with this. It makes it like better. But when they
yeah,
do the
yeah,
animation, they want to go on a different tangent, maybe a little bit. or when the source material isn't as well known. I think it's
Mm,
similar. Like I think like in Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, nobody
yeah,
was really reading Guardians of the Galaxy,
yeah.
but then they took it and did their own thing, and it was really
And
done
people
well.
received it better. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I think that's
yeah,
probably the best middle ground is if the original mangaka is working with the anime studio and the anime studio is like, "Yo, we got this cool idea, but it's a little different." You know, like,
different.
do you want to or I think most of the times this is at least this is just how I think of it. I think the mangaka is like, "Yo, I really wanted it to be this way." But
Mm.
time restraints and we got
Right.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
weekly update. So I just do two pictures and made it simple. Like whatever the case may be. But now they get the chance to like elaborate and maybe extend upon what they wanted to do, wanted that scene to be. So it's
Right.
like, why do we gotta keep to what he might have been pressed to release? Like
Yeah.
so.
I was rocking with it. If y'all want subtext and story, watch Slice of Life or Seinen or something.
We
One of
here for
my
the
so you
hands.
said the good, the bad, and the worst. One of my pet peeves,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't look back. I always hate it when they do this. When they're explaining like the strength and the speed, or somebody's trying to get faster. They
Oh
always say, what
yeah.
strength
Yeah, I knew
equals
you was
speed
going.
times weight."
Yeah.
It's not speed; it's acceleration.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. F
equals
equals
mass times
MA.
acceleration. It's
Yeah.
different. But that's my
Yeah.
pet peeve.
Oh yeah. I seen it. I
Well,
seen
I
it.
get what they were saying. She understood it and she got faster to match the speed. Okay.
Yeah. I as soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, Kev gonna be on their ass.
They
Cause I
always
know
do that.
it's mass and acceleration. I think that might be I hope it's like a translation thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Should be because I assume the Japanese writers are smarter than that. They got some physicists, and it seems like this anime they're really going detailed
on
and
the
specifics,
physics.
and they're
Yeah.
using real life physics and stuff.
Hmm.
So I hope it's just a translation error. I gotta look into that. Learn
Yeah.
what the Japanese word is for mass and acceleration.
Yeah.
See if
Yeah.
they're using it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
write to get Gigi. How do you say his name? I'm gonna
Gege
write to
Akatami.
yeah. I'm gonna write
Akatami.
to Akatami-san and see
Yeah.
what.
And see
Tell him to
what's
fix
going
that.
on. Cause
But other than that, no, it was dope. I gotta rewatch it again. Y'all rewatch it. And let's
hmm
listen to the music too, cause some
yeah.
of the music was hitting, especially the fight scene. I was like, are we supposed to be jigging to this or be sad?
Yeah,
but
yeah. Definitely a
but
good time.
yeah,
And then just the choreography, I guess, for the fight, it's good stuff, man. She sliding across that ain't even in Kill Bill. They just add her sliding on blood, gut
she was
punch.
doing she was doing some breakdance stuff in there
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
the movie.
yeah.
But yeah, sliding on it, yeah, that was crazy.
Hmm.
I gotta rewatch that scene because all that was crazy.
Yeah, there's some creators online that did this side by side of
Oh yeah.
Kill Bill and yeah, of the Maki fight. So it's some good stuff out there for sure. Yeah.
I hope we got more to look forward to that in JJK because I know in the Cullen game they're even fighting a lawyer and he's doing like lawyer curses. Like, okay, how they are they
Hmm.
gonna make this a little more interesting, or I
I
wonder how
think
they're gonna do it.
yeah, I think just going off of the internet and their love for this character, they got a love for Hikari, and I think so. The next episode or the next thing that's gonna probably break the internet is probably gonna be something to do with Hikari. I've already seen people animating the manga pages to this guy, so like they really like him. So
Akari?
Hikari, you said what?
Which one's Akari?
Hikari is the other
Oh,
suspended student from JJK High. He was
oh, okay, yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
never ran into him because he was
Right, right, right.
suspended,
He's
but
the baddest. Yeah, I got
yeah,
it. He don't play by the rules.
if y'all was paying attention, I think who told him to go get him? I think it was Yuta. I think it was Yuta told Yuji go find Hikari, He's like, yo, we joining the Culling Games. Go find the boy.
Because he said he might be stronger than Akotsu.
Yeah, Yuta. I think Yuta said something like he's potentially better than him or something like that. So it's just like, okay. We got people potentially better than Yuta, didn't even show themselves yet. So it's gonna be a good time. Culling Game is I think it's gonna break the internet more than once. And honestly, I don't see how they're gonna make it. Do you know if it's gonna be 12 or 24 episodes? Because there's no way they're gonna finish this arc, right?
They're gonna have to. Some people's scenes got to get skipped.
Yeah, skipped. Like this is the tournament arc, just things should be happening.
Truncated.
Yeah,
we didn't need all these fights. I read some of this. Some of them they could have kept that. They had like a manga writer. He was using sorcery in there.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good time.
That's gonna translate, but let's see.
Yeah. Oh man. So I think I've said everything I needed to say. Great episode. It's not. I think. Oh, go ahead. Talk to
me. Maybe possibly Rage Bait or Clip Farm. You said something about who had the better revenge on the family arc versus Maki and the ZENIN clan and
Itachi from
Itachi and the
Itachi Uchiha. I think it's obvious, but it's unfair at the same time. I think Maki did it better because we got to see it. And that's why it's unfair, because Itachi is like half the people I think were asleep. They were, he did it half in the night. We didn't even see the whole thing. It was more like, yeah, I killed the whole family. I'm saving you, little bro. And, like we didn't really get everything behind it, so I'm going to edge it out on Maki, but it's kind of unfair. It's not even the same thing, but I'm pretty sure Itachi like, yo, Maki, she did that shit. So, but yeah, it's a good one, man. I was even thinking about making a whole video on it, on Maki, so
yeah.
If I get some time, I'll try and cook something up. Should be fun. Yeah.
All right, unless anything else, I think we'll wrap it here.
All right, man. Until next time.
Until next time, 2 weeks in the pod. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Peace.